Okay, so welcome to my first Might and Magic 8 video. Actually, I had an intro video, but this is going to be over the character creation, and this is the default uh, skills and bonuses that you're provided as far as the character goes. So you could choose a number of different classes. The classes have fixed races, so the knight and the vampire and the cleric are all human, if I recall correctly. So you could choose whatever skill you want. We can click these to unselect them. No, we don't care. Now the knight kind of gets a worthless skill with leather because ideally you want to give them plate because plate provides the best protection against physical damage anyway. So why they're given leather as a default skill, again, it's a waste of a skill. So knight is not who I'm going to choose. I already have in mind who I'm going to pick, but I will discuss over the skills as well as the attributes. So each one of these attributes, might, intellect, personality, endurance, accuracy, speed, and luck, are based off of a breakpoint system. So now the early breakpoints are like what you see here, like 15's a breakpoint, and if I recall correctly, like 21, 25, but it's once you get past the 20s, it's better off that you're like going increments of 5, so like 25, 30, 35, but you can't base that off of exactly like 5 increments. So like for example 25, and you're definitely guaranteed a break point at 50, and then 75 and 100, and you can go from there. Now the best possible bonus that you can get for a character would be 500, and that provides a significant boost. But with the way I'm planning to play this game, I doubt very seriously we're even going to come close. There probably will be some characters in like the hundreds or maybe 200s, but we'll see where we go. So you can you only get to choose one character when you're creating a character in Might and Magic 8, and this differs in any of the other series because you can create your whole party, whoever you want to, from the beginning and stick with them. So there's not much to say about the skills. So you can right click on them and it'll tell you what it does. So as you can see here, sword skill, normal is attack bonus, recovery time. Then master lets us use another sword in the left hand, and then we get a benefit to armor class. So there's no damage bonus for using sword, but it is still a decent skill to have. Everyone will definitely have the bow skill. That's pretty important. So as far as Master Archery and Grandmaster, I've had to make a decision on whether or not that's really important or not. And it depends on which character I decide to go ahead and create. Now, for the most part, shield is an entirely useless skill, and by that I mean that you really want to go on the offensive and not the defensive. However, some classes cannot use 2 weapons at once. The cleric is a prime example, so shield is definitely an okay skill for them. So each class also has a specific limit to what they can learn. As you can see, right clicking on leather tells you the limit as far as the knight class goes. So we can get expert recovery, but not really a very good idea to put points into it, because we're better off with, you know, plate, since we get a better damage bonus. So, like, let's say for example we pick X. So the attack bonus, recovery time, attack damage, chance to have armor class of the target. That's Grandmaster, but we're not going to choose it. I'll left click on it to deselect it. So let's see what chain provides. Recovery penalty eliminated, but there's not much there. Okay, so this is a pretty important skill, bodybuilding, because it improves your hit points. So yeah, so if you can master or grandmaster that, that's always a good idea. So not too bad of a skill. Perception, that's more for traps, and with the knight, I think only expert levels. So okay, Grandmaster seal, hidden object. So Armmaster, now that's definitely a good skill for the knight, because I mean, look at that, they can go all the way up to Grandmaster. So they get let's see, skill double. Wow, so they get double benefits. So obviously the knight is the pure and most powerful melee class that you can create in Might and Magic 8. We're not going to choose the knight. Like I said, I already have an idea of what our character's going to be, and we have a choice between male and female characters. So with the knight, we can either go female,
fame and fortune await,
or male, and the male portraits kind of look a little ugly in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. So now as far as the skills, there are some benefits to like minimizing them. Like for example, in the knight, he's not really going to use intellect or might, so he can safely take points off of that. And luck is always a good thing to take off at the beginning, because in definitely Might Magic 6 and in Might Magic 8, the luck skill can easily be increased, so taking it down has basically no effect whatsoever. So we only get an increase of 1 for a human, so it's not the best bonus in the world. So we're going to skip over. Let's see who else we can choose.
I am the best.
So he says he's the best, so maybe body magic. So the cleric has definitely some advantages. Now, due to the skill selection in this game in Might Magic 6, it's better to choose the magic skills as your secondaries, because the other skills are cheaper to get overall, but money is going to be rolling in this game, so the choice of skills is maybe superfluous. So he can learn learning, but I think it's just basic. Oh, okay, so he can get up to expert. Merchant, that's not too bad of a skill for the cleric, but we're not going to get the best benefit out of that. So meditation would not be a bad skill to choose. So I would probably pick one of these magic skills, probably either spirit or mind, and you know, and then pick meditation. But we're not going to pick cleric either, so let's go on.